Stripe belts do help with retention, but, and this is a clear but now, okay, it's not the be all and end all. We've got to understand that retention, a bit like marketing, it's not just a one size fits all. And if you do this one magic thing, then suddenly you'll enroll more students and you'll keep more students. It's not like that at all. It's a combination of lots of different things. So going back to the main title of this video, yes, stripe belts will help with retention. However, there's many other pieces to that retention puzzle. Now, before I get into it, make sure that you've subscribed to this channel, okay? One martial artist to another, do me a favor, because about 80% of the people that watch these videos are not subscribers. So do me a favor, just hit that subscribe button now on your phone, on your laptop, on your desktop, whatever it is. Do me a big favor for us. Right, so hopefully you've got a pen and paper. I'm just going to write down a few things here, or I'm just going to suggest a few things that you write down. So do stripe belts help with retention? Yes, okay. But there's many other different things that help with retention as well, not just stripe belts. So if you're a traditional martial artist, or indeed any martial artist really, where your gradings are every 3 or 4 months, you'll be fine with that when you're going through the lower grades. And then as you obviously creep up through the high grades, there might be 6 months, 9 months, 12 months apart, down grades and so on, 2 years, 3 years. So for your lower grades, though, I'm not by any way suggesting that you water down your syllabus. Definitely not. So for us, karate background, white belt to yellow belt was used to take 4 months. Now, what we did during the orientation phase was introduce two stripe belts en route to yellow belt. So we had a white belt red stripe, and then we had a white belt yellow stripe. Now, like I said, I'm in no way saying that we made the syllabus easier or that we shrunk down the time frames. We're just introducing little stepping stones to obviously help the students stick around longer. Now, the main thing though to get students to stick around longer, this is the game changer, and I've mentioned this again on other videos and especially to my mentees, it's getting the parents and the students to understand the truly transferable life skills that they'll develop en route to black belt and beyond. So getting them to commit to black belt is one of, if not the biggest, retention piece. Okay, you must get them to understand how beneficial it is. You must get them to understand that your school, your program, isn't just kicks and punches. It isn't just locks and takedowns. It isn't just katas and forms or sparring. It's about developing and obviously enhancing life skills, focus, respect, discipline, determination, the ability to work towards set and achieve goals, the ability to not give in to negative peer pressure, the ability to make the right choices, and so on. So it's far beyond the physical. But going back to the stripe belt situation, yes, stripe belts do help, and they will help you keep hold of your younger students, but also your adults as well. Don't think to yourself, again, you're likely to be one of the few that isn't highly motivated by the next belt. Of course, we all did that when we were lower grades working through, but don't underestimate that if you've got an adult now that's 30, 35, 40, 40, maybe training with the children, 45, whatever, that they're not going to appreciate those little stepping stones. Okay, so yes, I would bring stripe belts in. Now, I'm not saying have a grading every 2 weeks, okay, definitely not, or every 4 weeks. But our ideal pattern is every 4 months they go for a full colour belt, and in between those, so every 2 months mark, every 8 weeks, they go for a stripe belt. That will help with your retention, okay? And it's just another little stepping stone to get them to keep moving forward, to get them to stay on track, okay? Now, every Monday, hopefully, which is the start of your classes week, should I say, you, if you're a one man or one woman band, should be going through all the attendance cards. If you've got a team, fantastic. You should be going through each and every single attendance card and obviously writing down the students that need work, that are on track, that are falling behind, and then making an action plan to get them back on track, okay? Because students don't just drop off. They don't start doing 2 or 3 lessons a week and then stop and then you never see them again. They start to fade away. They go from 2 lessons a week to one, then back to two, then to one for a couple of weeks. Then they slowly, fade out through the door. You want to make sure that you're filling in the holes in your bucket. Now, I'm going to apologize for the camera moving around here. I'm a little bit of a problems with the tripod stand, but I'm still going to bear with it, and hopefully you're making some notes and finding some value from this. So again, yes, students will benefit and your retention will increase with stripe belts. But I'm in no way saying that you're now going to water down your standard, water down your syllabus, not at all. So if it normally takes them 4 years to get to first degree black, it's still going to take them 4 years to get to that level. It's just that now you've introduced other stepping stone grades to help them keep on track, to make sure that they're keeping their eye on the prize always. Again, linking back to small term, medium term, and long term goals. The biggest piece to that retention puzzle though is getting them to commit to black belt. I'm not going to go into full depth here. And again, in my mentees watching this, I talk about this a lot on the obviously the mastermind program there. But for any of you that aren't familiar with it, you need to get your students to understand the massive impact training to black belt at your school will have on their life, at home, at school, in general life, in all areas. Your instructor team should all know the students' names. That's going to help. Your instructor team should know the parent support network. Your instructor team as well should be carrying out regular progress checks, making sure that they're being awarded things in lesson, like, star of the class certificates, best beginner, good job, excellent potential, something like that. Your instructor team need to make sure that they're progressing along through the character development journey, the life skill journey as well, achieving the character tabs on the belts. So if any of this is sounding a little bit alien to you, maybe have a look at some more of the videos on this channel, but definitely invest in a copy of my book, How to Build a Highly Profitable Martial Arts School. That's me. So get on Amazon, spend, I don't know, £13-14 on it, or should I say invest £13-14 in it. But unfortunately, the thing is, the people that watch this will now sit on the fence for months and years, while other people that take action are building successful schools. So you decide now which camp you're in. You could be in that, I'm just going to wait around for a few months and then see what happens, and guarantee you're going to be in the same position in a few months. Or you're going to be one of those that takes action and thinks, do you know what? I'm sick of this. I deserve more. I'm going to make sure I build my school into something I know it can be. I'm going to invest in the book, and I'm going to obviously book a discovery call. That's up to you. All right. I just want to work with, I do work with people that are serious. Those are the people I want to work with, those ones that are going to listen and obviously implement the things that I say. Anyway, apologies again for the wobbly camera situation here. Try and get it sorted for the next video. But do me a favor, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Please do so. Invest in a copy of this book, How to Build a Highly Profitable Martial Arts School by me. Check out the website as well. Obviously, my name's on there, Dervish Dervish. So have a look on dervishdervish.com. And then, have a look at some of the blogs that are on there. Watch some more of these YouTube channel videos. And hopefully we'll speak if you're serious about growing your school. Good luck, everybody. Keep training and take care.